There are a lot of achievements in EU4, and with the latest patches, there are even more so. Some people have all of them, but I am not one of those people. But I plan to be. I've been gone for 2 years, so there's a lot of catching up to do. Welcome back to the EU4 Completionist series. Let's get going and knock some of these out of the way. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our The Eagle Flies Alone and Saladin's Legacy achievement campaign as Hisn Kayfa. In the last video, we abused the Ottomans to conquer Mesopotamia before eventually turning on them and becoming the major power in the Middle East. In this video, we're going to be finishing the achievement runs and forming the Mughals in India. So, with that being said, guys, please enjoy.
So now I can reconquest again for them whenever I do so please. And we can continue to kind of grow our vassals over here. I'm going to give Byzantium the remainder of the provinces over here that I do not wish to core myself. I wonder if I enforce religion on them, they won't be pissed at me at all. I've helped them reclaim their stuff. They cannot possibly be pissed at me. Plus I'm giving them their claims. One more province, and that'll do it. All right, let's get our men on the border with Persia and get ready to annihilate them. I do believe we have a lot of permanent claims over here, so we can just take as much as we possibly can from them. Well, at least I got a big payday from Kazan. I got 241 of that. Nice. And now that that war is over, I can do the break alliance options. So these guys, oh, wait a minute. Oh, they're guaranteed by Gujarat. Well, that's unfortunate. Gujarat's gonna have to die. I will use my favors for, I don't know, something. Let's see. Is there a chance they don't join so I can keep the alliance? There is a chance. I honestly don't think it's even worth it to have Gujarat as an ally anymore. They were a defensive ally earlier when we were having trouble with the Ottomans and the Mamluks possibly declaring on us, because I didn't think if I went into Persia, the Ottomans wouldn't declare. So now that we don't need them anymore, because the Ottomans aren't a problem, let's just go to war. And I'll take Bam, I think, because I want the monument. I don't want Transox to occupy anything if I can help it. Ideally, I take as much as I possibly can, especially in the Persia node. That's all the Persia stuff I can get. I'll also take all of the Hormuz trade, which I think I will. And I think that's probably the best peace deal I'm going to get, so long as Transox doesn't ruin it for me. And then we can probably snake into India at some point and start making some trade companies, which would really help us funnel our money up through the Basra node. All right, let's peace out Gujarat for money and war reps. We're at 100% peace with Persia. 24 days we can send the diplomat to peace them out. Unfortunately, Transox occupied 2 provinces we wanted. That's okay. We end up getting other things anyway, so we're gonna get this whole state down here so we can concentrate that, and we should be coalition free. Beautiful. Nice. All right, well, let's statify Damascus. What we're gonna do is we're going to move our capital. It's gonna cost us 100 admin. I think it's worth it. That should let us concentrate. There we go. 6 dev. Beautiful. And now that we have a printing press to be spawned, oh, that's 30 dev. Wow. Oh, we could always spawn it here too. It's not a big issue. It is dry lands though. Maybe we spawn it in like this province. One of these farmlands, or maybe the cotton province. Maybe this province I think would do good. Although it is Shia. Might as well just spawn it in the capital, right? We'll expand infrastructure a couple times here, just because I can. I'm going to have to build a little bit of GovCap buildings in Hisn Kayfa, because it's going to be way over GovCap now that's not in our capital. But that is just part of the game, I guess. So let's just core this all up now that we've done everything else that we wanted to do. Maybe I shouldn't have moved my capital. That 100 admin could have been used for coring, but we should have enough. We do. Beautiful. All right, we'll state all that up. Make sure that's in the trade company. And same with this one. All right, we're gonna be making so much money from trade now. I can dump my dip in here. I still don't think this might not be worth it to dev the institution here, but we might as well try. I can't spend my mill. I can't justify spending it at the moment. I need it, but we're pretty close actually. All right, let's get the last of the military ideas. So we get our protection goods produced, we get the discipline, and we get the land attrition and land force limit, which is the big thing we need. I don't know why it says our stability is less than 1, but it is 1. We'll be of age soon, so I shouldn't worry about that too much. Let's get our policy for land force limit and land maintenance modifier. Our armies are really cheap to maintain right now. Oh, how did my legitimacy go down that high? What the shit? I don't have the mill to strengthen this. When did that happen? Was that when my leader died and I just finally... Oh my goodness. Yikes. We're gonna have a disaster. Well, this'll be fun. This guy needs to come of age like tomorrow. This sucks. Got my building upgraded for free? I don't have the money for that right now. I honestly will just take the admin. I might need it for this event. All right, let me have it. Whoa, rumors of a queue, huh? Cool. I guess I'm gonna have to take the money. Oh, Okay. How do I resolve the coup event? Was that it? Was the money worth it? Free loans. Yikes. That's a lot of interest. 5 decades of interest? Actually, you know what? It's nothing. That's nothing. I'm making so much money. Wait, what? Jeez. I guess the crown's victorious. I didn't realize that I lost that much stab. That's such a yikes. Whatever, our guy's almost of age, and then I can boost stab without worrying about the Regency Council. That's so obnoxious. We'll need a manufacturer in Hisn Kayfa is what we need. Get you lemon loyal. But if you give me another disaster back-to-back, I swear, game. All right, I will love a stab cost guy. Right now, I just need the money, though. It's gonna take too long to build. You know what? I'll sell some titles. Make them happy. I can build that manufacturer in Hisn Kayfa. Actually, this might be better. It's a lot better. All right, that's good, I guess. I need to boost this stab up, and I didn't want to spend the admin for it, but gotta do what you gotta do. All right, let's declare war on the Mamluks now that we have the opportunity to. I'm gonna take Jerusalem as the war goal, and we'll just go right to it. Oh, yeah, we gotta send these guys over here. The Mams might actually come out of nowhere and bust this stack up. Maybe I should just hide it for now until I get the reinforcements ready. And I went from +3 stab, -3 stab so quickly there. All right, we got the stab cost advisor, so we're just gonna boost this up. I think I might do it just one more time before I finish off doing that. I like having positive stab. What can I say? Lots of fights going on over here. We're gonna win. Yes, we do. Back on that fort. We're just dominating right now. Well, my units got trapped behind a fort, which really dang sucks. Yeah, that blows. But it's fine. We'll just do this with another 30 stack. We need just under 460. All right, well, I guess losing some battles did have a positive bonus. We got enough army tradition to complete Saladin's legacy mission. So let's see what options we get. So we get military advisors, scaling of 0.3% yearly armor tradition per level, and we get military advisor cost until the end of the game. We get the special tier 5 government reform. We also get army tradition by recruiting generals, which will be really nice in the late game. Impossibly cruel or craven. I don't think that really matters. Or that's it. So I think, to be honest, this is the best option. Yeah, for sure. So that's the Ayyubid High Command. That's what we get. It'll cost us 50 to switch, yeah? But I think it's worth it to do it. More or less, the reinforced cost, the autonomy change, and the military tech doesn't really matter. We get the general, there's the upkeep general cost, and then the bonus for recruiting generals. Militech cost is nice for this one, but this will be really nice in the late game for sure. Transox calls me in a war against Russia, I guess. Russia's not doing too hot, so we should be fine. Okay, let's take all of these provinces from the Mamluks. Beautiful. That should complete some missions. Ooh, we also get to become a empire. Beautiful. All right, the missions. What do we got? We have 2 to complete. This would have made us an empire anyways. The first one being consolidate the coastline. So we get a bunch of permanent claims, and the autonomy goes down. That's pretty good. Now it just wants us to push this way. We also get the Ayyubid Restoration, which this should be a big one. Permanent claims on Egypt, Mecca, and a bunch of other things. We also have to change our name to the Ayyubids, so we are restoring Saladin's legacy. And we get the Rise of the Eagle for 20 years for aggressive expansion impact reduction. Eagle takes flight once again. All right, so let's take that. 20 years. We should be able to get some use out of that. We can get Cyprus from the Mamluks in the next war. We should be able to get some more claims on the islands, and this bonus will last for 20 years. And recovering Egypt, we should be able to do that in the next war as well. We can get the fate of the Mamluk events. All right, let's see if we can't concentrate a little bit. Probably not. We can a little bit. Beautiful. Maybe that'll let us core everything up just fine. We'll reduce that one time. Oh, just enough. Beautiful. Right, the Ayyubids are reborn. I do believe, yes, our ideas get a lot better. We get an extra 10% CCR, and I believe we get a few other things. I think the manpower might have gone up a bit. I think the goods produced went up by 5%. I think the tax modifier went up a little bit, but I believe that's all they changed. So we got a few bonus things to our ideas. Yeah, I need to build some boats. I have 0, and that's giving my subjects a lot of liberty desire. So, light ships, anyone? The League War is about to start. Let's see who joins what side. I don't feel like dealing with rebels. Little autonomy ain't gonna hurt me this game. And we'll check back in later. In the meantime, more boats. The Ottomans are gonna attack the Mams? I mean, okay. 23k. They have 60k men still? How are they even functional? All right, well, It doesn't matter anyways. Let's get our reconquest going. We can return cores to our subjects. That would be great. That's 72% war score for that. It'd be nice to get Coachella at the same time, but I don't think I have enough war score for that either. I do. Sweet. Getting the crossing would be just excellent. Yo, League Wars fired. All right, cool. Commonwealth and I are not participating. Big fight's about to happen here. Quick sack wipe on Fazan. I think I'm gonna quick try and piece them out like I usually do. That one should be quick and easy. Nice big fights. Let's see if I can't stop these guys from sieging me down. I'll go back to Siege Qatif. All good things must come to an end. However, I do believe we can get a reset somewhere in our mission tree. A new golden age. So if we can get some advisors level 3, get some splendor, get some dip tech cost reduction. Oh, that's right. I should have done this earlier. We need 9 dev in Baghdad. That's so much. Okay, so yeah, we're just competing with ourselves at that point. So local dev cost at the end of the game? Sure, why not? Let's get some level 3 advisors. Probably just level these guys up a bit. I need some universities. Then I need 20 innovativeness and be caught up on tech. That should be easy enough. All right, I think this is a good enough peace deal. We get all the cores back, and we get their 2 forts in Anatolia. Although, I don't want rebels to spawn in Coachella. That would really suck. Maybe just leave them with Coachella for now, and I can take something else. I'll just take the islands or something. That looks good. Beautiful. I'll give away the provinces I don't want. The Cameraman can have that, and Byzantium can have the islands. All right, no overextension for me. That was it. Good. Ottomans are basically no more, and our vassals are really strong over here. So now we're just waiting on truces with Mamluks pretty much, and we should be good there. Truces with Persia is up in next year of October. So we can go back to war with them. Probably full annex them if I can. Maybe we go back to war with Gujarat. Maybe we should, yeah, let's start getting some claims on them maybe. Let's get a spy network going. We can get some provinces down here for some trade companies. We'd make a lot of money. All right, let's complete the Grand Library of Baghdad for the Splendor and all the other fun stuff. And now we just need to get some universities, and we can get closer to our golden age. I think I'm gonna take land acquisition again for the next 20 years. That 5% CCR is nice, but that flat manpower bonus is gonna be pretty great too, just to get back up towards our cap. Here's a nice opportunity. Let's have a Delhi Brick Alliance with Gujarat, because our truce with Gujarat has been up for a minute, and Bengal won't join. So once the spy network gets completed, hopefully we can just go in and wreck them. In the meantime, let's 1v1 the Persians, and we'll use Bust as the war goal. And we can do a quick little war against Khorasan as well. We'll let this guy here go siege down that capital. All right, let's piece these guys out for their province plus some cash. And we're gonna send these guys down to the Gujarat border, and we can declare that war pretty swiftly. Now, before they get any allies, or Bengal decides to actually help them, I think we're going to go ahead and declare the war on Gujarat. So grab the war goal, and then we can siege down their forts. Should be able to piece out Persia, and then send the rest of these units to help with that as well. This should be a pretty easy and quick war. From them, I probably just want as much of the trade as I can get. So I think we take the one we have a claim on, can come down here, grab that one, grab that, and just keep snaking down. But I think I want as much of the states as I can get. That way I can concentrate when I need to. I might not even take the province I have the claim on. I might just use that for the next war. Because this is pretty nice, because that's a full state, that's a full state. That's pretty clean borders. We can probably take that. Although that's just piece of a state. What about these ones down here? That one, something like that's pretty good. Pretty clean. I think that's what we'll take. All right, I think that's all I take from Persia. I'm going to leave them with this stuff because that's in the Samarkand trade node, and I kind of want cleaner borders. So we'll just take all of that and some money and cash out. And we'll core all. Let's send these units to do some sieging down in Gujarat. I have this weird problem where when I need to embrace, I always forget that I need to embrace, and I spend all my cash. So let's hope I don't do that again. Might as well take Defender of the Faith, though. I do need to embrace. No, I can't. I need the cash for embracing. Ugh. Honestly, I think that's a pretty good peace deal. I'm going to take that. Even grab a little bit of cash. Why not? Beautiful. Can even concentrate this state, so that'll help me a little bit. Reducing the dev cost, or the coring cost, rather. And it puts me a little bit over 100%, unfortunately. Hopefully, well, we probably will end up getting Separatist sentiment, at least one of them, while the rest of these cores finish. In the meantime, let's get these guys added to trade companies. Nice, we should be getting a lot of trade in Gujarat node, and we probably should be getting the merchant pretty soon. We can build some buildings once we embrace, and we can really start snowballing our economy. And we can start using our money to build force limit buildings instead of workshops and other things that'll make us more money. at a certain point. But I'm pretty content with our little Indian snake at the moment. Next war will probably be back with the Mamluks in about 4 years, so we can get our units back over there and take care of that business.
Well, that's very interesting. Since Aragon got the inheritance, they have too many provinces for Castile to form Spain, and now they're in an independence war and they're allied to the Mamluks. That's crazy. All right, let's just take out one loan and quick embrace. It's only 2 interest per month. We can deal with that. All right. And we might as well take them now. That's only 5% more expensive. And we are almost to unlock our next idea group, which is going to be sweet. We'll grab the dip ideas and just crank those out. All right, let's grab our next idea set. Again, we're going for the diplomatic ideas. Incredibly valuable, especially once we get this. Wow, Aleppo is actually pushing up to the #1 trade node. We just need to get more trade power in there. That's huge. It's above English Channel now. Of course, the local is so low. We need to get the outgoing to be 0. As close to 0 as possible. 59% right now only. We're losing a lot of trade. A lot to the Mamluks, a lot to the Commonwealth. Everyone's taking our trade. We got to increase our trade power by a lot. Maybe make a Damascus level 3 center of trade, build some more trade buildings, get more light ships, maybe annex Karaman. Lots of things we could do. Well, my ally just rivaled me, so I guess I'll just match them back, I suppose. That's unfortunate. I don't need them against the Ottomans anymore, but hopefully they don't get any ideas and invade Bulgaria or something like that. But we should be ready to fight the Mamluks soon. Aragon is gonna eat Castile. That'd be hilarious if Aragon formed Spain militarily after being in the PU. All right, I've gone without long enough. We'll grab Defender of the Faith. But they have more prestige than me? How? Wow. Okay, guess never mind. I guess I'm gonna keep building manufactories. About 1 ducat per month for a lot of these here, which is just awesome. I want to have Cairo be the war goal. Let's go back to war with the Mamluks. Pretty even numbers here, but they don't stand a chance. So this is what I'm going to try and do. This is not optimal by any means, but it is 15 provinces. And for this mission, Recover Egypt, we need 15 provinces in the Egypt region for the event to happen. I don't know what this event does, but I'm going to assume it's good. So let's try and fire it as soon as possible, just to see what it does. Yeah, I lied. I looked up the event. It's not that great. It's just 20-year temporary modifiers, so we're just going to take what we want in terms of trade value, which I think is probably the best option. That's pretty good. We can leave Cairo for another day. It'd be nice to take the holy cities, but not quite sure we have enough. You know what? That's not bad. We get Mecca, and we do need Medina as well, don't we? No, it wants me to have all the provinces. Okay. So not quite worth it, I don't think, yet to do that. We'll just let them keep all that for now. Yeah, we'll just take that. Oh my god, that max shock bonus is nutty. Is that 7 shock? Wow. I should get some more cav or something. Alrighty, we are able to white piece out Aragon, and we can definitely take this from the Mamluks now. Coalition isn't really a thing, and that's going to give us a lot of trade in Alexandria, that's for dang sure. We'll concentrate what we can. Damascus is going to be big. 56 dev now. And coral that up, and we still have 400 admin to spare. Before anybody else does anything silly, I think I'm going to take the Defender of the Faith. Put the other missionary on autonomous. We need to start converting some of this Shia provinces that popped up because of the Center of Reformation. It's ridiculously annoying. Our heir is pretty average. We could use this to re-roll him. And he lives. That's fine. So I'm going around and I am building the Center of Trades, at least level 2 in all the provinces that I can. While I'm waiting for the Ottoman truce to come up, and it just did, so I might as well invade them. I might as well call Transoxion, and they can help deal with Gazikmuk. So let's go ahead and do that. It's going to be a conquest war for the first time in a while. I mean, just look at all the claims that we got over here. Byzantines, Bulgaria, Serbia. I think I'm going to go for the Bulgarian claims up here, or maybe Karamani claims. Yeah, I'll do the Karaman claims. I think that's the most provinces. So go ahead and do that and call in Transox. Let's get this war done and over with. Go straight for the capital. This stack can go up to the steppe, and this stack can go and deal with Yemen. Let's take money war ups from Yemen. Don't need to take land until we snake down through the Mamluks first, so just leave them be for now. Just need to piece out Gazikmuk, and then we can piece out the autos for everything we need. Alrighty, let's make sure we give all this stuff to Karaman. I want to make sure that everything that we're giving away has claims on it. So pretty much all this stuff I can transfer over. All right, let's go ahead and take this from the Ottomans. We'll give everybody stuff they have claims on, and we'll take a little bit of money. And that's pretty much good for now. So Karaman grows, Bulgaria gets Kocheli. Everybody is happy. I have 0 overextension to worry about.
I'm using my admin for other things. At the moment, not quite sure what that's going to be, but maybe I can take some land somewhere and core that up. We're looking really good to spawn global trade in about 18 years, so that's pretty hype. And our income is the highest in the world. Commonwealth is surprisingly number 2. I thought Great Britain might actually have a higher income, but I guess not. Delhi's doing pretty well as well. I think I'm going to go for the Nobles of the Robe. I believe we can stack this leader cost. That makes the emirs more influential. And I think the leader cost, yeah, so basically we'll have 20% cheaper generals just from this. So that's pretty hype. And then we can take the dip rep, and we're 1 away from the provincial war score cost. So that's going to be really, really nice. We should get that before we finish our next war, which I believe will be with Gujarat next year. We'll have to do this again because they re-allied each other. We'll break the alliance with Gujarat. They will accept, and now we can declare the war without having to worry about dealing with our big ally here. We do have to fight Jampur, but they're so destroyed that it really shouldn't matter. Let's take, like, we take that, I think, as a war goal. That's a center of trade, is it not? No, it's not. Well, regardless, that's a big province. We'll take it. Let's send all these units to siege. Yikes, these stack wipes are nasty. All right, so I don't think I really need the bonus to the tax anymore. The flat cash is nice, but I think the most value I'm going to get is from the CCR. So I'll go ahead and take that. That's going to put us over our cap. We're not going to have any manpower problems for the rest of the game. I'm going to be building lots of soldiers' houses. Like, let's hover over this. We're getting about 3,000 per soldier's house for anything that's remotely beneficial. So, like wine, grain, cattle, livestock, whatever. Fish, like those are going to be huge. We're going to be building those all pretty much all the way to the wool provinces, and then the rest of these things we can build other workshops in, but we have a lot of manpower to capitalize on when we start building our workshops. All right, we're going to take all of this from these guys. I don't think a coalition is really going to matter, so Jampur, Batmanas, Bengal might join. Not too worried about that at the moment. We should be fine. Just got to manage our truce timers. I'll improve relations with Bengal, and I'll probably improve relations with Jampur, just to make them not join the coalition. But Manas, I think I'm going to actually fight them next. I'm building a spy network at the moment, so we can get a claim and go to war with them. But for the meantime, let's take these provinces. Don't think I need all these forts here. Get rid of that one. Get rid of this one, give local defensiveness. I can't even use it. Get rid of that one. Keep that one for now. All right, so let's take a look at the centers of trade. Go ahead and we'll trade company those. Trade company Goa. I think that's it for the centers of trade. Maybe this one here. I think that's it for now. I don't think I can concentrate. Yeah, not possible, but we can build some buildings. And the best part about trade company buildings is that when you build them, you get the bonuses right away. You're not waiting, which is the best province. This is probably the good one. So I get this bonus immediately, which no build time is just awesome. So 200 ducats, it goes from 0.68 to 0.88. So 0.2 ducats immediately. That's like building, you know, 2 of these, but not without having to wait for it. So pretty hype. Ooh, that's an opportunity. The knights would accept vassalization, which means if I become friendly with them, I should be able to integrate them after 10 years and get the Malta fort for the provincial war score cost, which is pretty awesome, actually. So that's definitely the target. I could also get a free vassal in Tripoli. I might as well. I'll just be 1 over the limit here, so shouldn't be an issue. Okay, we have an option to move our capital to Egypt for free. We get 2 dev and move our capital 1 more time, which let us concentrate a little bit more. But that'll also move our capital out of Aleppo, which currently is in the lead for global trade, and I'd save a little bit of dip if I just left it there, because I'd have to move my trade capital back. So I think we just say Damascus is good. I don't think we can get an option later on. We might be able to move our capital. So let's just keep our capital where it is for now. I should have done this forever ago. It'll take 40 months, but we're going to force convert this, and I'll actually reduce that. So it should be a little bit less than 40 months, but this needs to go away. It's so obnoxious. And here it is, the flexible negotiation. The provincial war score cost is excellent. And 1 more, and then we can get the bonuses for stability impact for Diplo actions. So we can revoke the march status on Karaman, and I should start integrating them. And then we'll do these guys all 1 at a time, going south to north. So should be fairly simple to integrate our subjects. We have quite a few now. We just broke the alliance with Delhi. They called us into a war, and I figured I don't need them anymore, so went ahead and did that. Making sure to build our courthouses. Our governing capacity is sitting at currently 847, and we have a few buildings yet to build over here, but we should be able to conquer some more land pretty soon. You know what? I think this is a good opportunity. There's no war for a little while, so might as well remain at war and beat up on VJ. They have a lot of trade down here in the Coromandel node. So we co-belligerented these guys, so hopefully get a few siege pips out of here. That'll have to do for now. Finally, the religious center is gone. That took me so long to actually just get rid of. I don't know why I let it go on that long. I almost forgot that you could just convert it forcefully. All right, anyways, let's piece these guys out. Guess I can core that. And these guys I'm going to piece out as well, but I'm going to be a little bit overextended, so it's something we're going to have to deal with. I just want the trade centers. This is such an ugly border gore. Oh my god. Too much dev in my capital. I can't do any of that. Man, that's nasty. Well, we can pretty much core everything. That's nice. We're down in dip, so we won't be able to finish this idea group just yet, but it's fine. And let's just add everything to trade companies, I guess. I just got to make sure our units are able to deal with the rebel problems. I always build more units as well. Currently building a boatload of courthouses. Our governing capacity is just under the total after adding those guys to the trade companies. But that trade company merchant will come in very handy. In the Coromandel trade, we now almost have 50% in here. Like, that's crazy. So that's a lot of ducats just going to flow right towards Aleppo. So that feels pretty good.
Yeah, I definitely need to build some more troops. If I'm going to be taking this much overextension dealing with the rebels, I don't want to have to march the same stacks around over and over again. And we can definitely afford it. So going to start making a little bit less money because the maintenance is going to go up, but our maintenance is actually really cheap, so we should be okay.
Yikes, that's a lot of particularists. Damn. On the plus side, once all this is done, every province is going to have recent uprisings, so maybe we won't have any rebel problems for a while. That's just hoping. Just the amount of money from these is just crazy. Look at these increases. That's some of the best use of your ducats you can possibly do, is doing trade company investments like that. So good. And just like that, the strife is over. The rest of this should be manageable now. A lot of bad malices, though. Unfortunate. Once these cores finish, we declare the Mamluks immediatement. And after we finish off these last rebels, we should take the tech. All right, let's declare the Mams again. This should be a rather quick war again, too. They have a few allies down here we can deal with, but nothing we can't handle. And then I think I want to connect my lands over here. We can start annexing these vassals now. I think we definitely want to get this province in Oman. Would be ideal. And then we need a few more provinces in Egypt itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At least a couple more will do for that mission. Then we can get this mission completed if we build some buildings and dev it. And that should make Alexandria pretty valuable. We can build some workshops over in the granaries to get some more bonuses. And then we can get the great project upgrade cost reduction at the end of the mission tree, which is pretty sweet. But we need the holy cities first. So it'll be a few wars probably till we can get that done. But all of a sudden, those great projects are just going to get upgraded just so fast. However, if I do get these two, I can get the different government mechanics. So maybe that should be more of a priority if I get Medina and Mecca. So let's see here. That might be better. And then we definitely can't get Mecca if I'm taking all of these provinces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need at least 2 provinces in Egypt. And that counts. Okay, we can just do that and we can complete a bunch of missions all at once. So that should be a good peace deal. Let's grab this final diptech discount. And that should finish the ideas. I don't think we get any new policies. We do get the war exhaustion and Diplo Rev 1. I think I'll take that. It's free, might as well. All right, let's send the peace deal. That should get us quite a few missions done. Even though we have to do a few things for, but that's fine. Let's first do the Recover Egypt. So this will launch an event. And there's a couple options. So this one gives temporary modifier to unrest and discipline. And we can enable the state privilege to enlist the Mamluk units. Or we get some professionalism. And we have some temporary bonuses to our maintenance and army tradition. So really nothing too crazy. Since they're only temporary bonuses, I think it might be wise to just take this one. So if we want to use the Mamluk special units, we can. I don't really need those bonuses. It's only for 20 years. Might as well just see what kind of stuff we can get with the special units. I'm pretty sure it's a Amir's bonus. Enlist the Mamluks. So we get Mamluks unit type. Okay, cool. It's going to put our influence really high. Maybe we can use that later on. All right, we need to upgrade this to the next tier. Luckily, we have some discounts. That should enable it. So all we need to do is have a trader and trading come up at least 30%. Easiest way is to hire an advisor. Easy. Now we get 4 years of trade income, so big cash bonus. We also get great project bonus to the Nisbet Fort, which is pretty hype. That 4,000 cash we can use to do a lot of things. I want to try to get some Piety Accelerator. That would be really nice. This will get an extra 1 missionary strength for that one. The Accelerator is unlocked here, so we'll try and do that one if we can. I'll use cash to finish that off. I don't want to use too much manpower, but that Accelerator is going to be really helpful for getting access to these buttons, which right now we're really not using too much.
Might as well spend some time conquering Tunis for my vassal. There's nothing else I can really do until 97, so... Back to war with the Ottos. We'll finish off Anatolia and the Balkans here, and then we might even take something from Yemen. We have the coring range, so let's take some stuff down co-belligerent, or maybe we could just fight them, including Adal and Hadramaut. Yeah, we have to get down there eventually. I'm not going to take all the Otto stuff. We'll do that. All right, let's go. And there should be one more stack drilling. Yep, there they are. They can go to Izikamuk. All right, let's full annex Tunis for our vassal, and let's get our men over to siege down the Ottoman forts. You know, I'm not quite ready to fight Yemen yet. I think we're just going to piece them out for some money. I'd rather be able to march my men in there and have clean borders. I'm not going to just make an island of myself. We'll do that. All right, I'm going to take money and war ups and just keep clean borders. So let's do that. Byzantium gets all of that stuff. Because we're taking trade from them, our trade in Constantinople will go up by a little bit. Hopefully that'll boost the amount of trade that we keep in Aleppo. I'm going to upgrade this to a level 3 center of trade. I could do this one as well, but I might save that for when I move my trade capital eventually to either Alexandria or Constantinople. Not quite sure what I want to do with that. I think probably Constantinople will be the end trade capital. As well improve the one in Baghdad too. There's no point in not doing that. It's such a huge province. And now I think we start the annexation of the Knights. If we can get this fort upgraded, or not the fort upgraded, well, I guess the Malta fort's upgraded, then we can get the war score cost for other religions, which will be really nice. Unfortunately, the Mamluks are Sunni, same as us, so we can't just gobble them up and stack our war score exhaust, or war score reduction. Again, Delhi, also Sunni, but Manis and Vijayanagar, I do believe we can eat up, so that's a bit, you know, nice. And then I think by the end of the campaign, we might even be into Iberia, but... We can probably get our goals before that even happens. I don't think it'll take us too much longer to get to the 500 force limit, especially considering I can just dump my money into manpower and force limit buildings, and we're already at 200. So that is going to be pretty easy, I think. Big bonus of having Diplo ideas. We can do something like this. Break our royal ties with Delhi, and I think it's time we invade them. We'll take, I think, Ro would be a good war goal. I want to get... Maybe not, it's not even the fort anymore. I want to get all of my permanent claims up here, and I also want to get Agra and Delhi. If we can do that, we can form the Mughals after we complete all of our achievements, and we can just get Baborg for free, considering I don't want to play another Mughals campaign. So we can just yoink that achievement. Where is it? Here it is. We just need to assimilate 12 cultures, which I'm sure we will have done by the time we can even press the button. So that is what we are doing. So let's declare for something close then. Let's do Gore or something, and then we can call in Transox eventually to help us out. All right, let's go back to war with Delhi, or go to war with them for the first time, rather. We'll send all our units to pretty much everywhere, and then let's see what we can take from them. I know for sure I want these 3 provinces, I guess rather 4 provinces, and then I want all of my claims. Not quite able to do that, but I think I definitely take that for sure, because I need these provinces to click the Mughal button at some point, so that's what we're going to take in the first war. All right, well, global trade spawn in Sevilla. Unfortunately, we did not quite get that in Aleppo, but we should be able to get a global trade pretty quickly. Jeez, we're going to spawn that fairly fast. Let's see. In Aleppo itself, we're getting about 0.5 per month. Damascus is probably going to be 7 per month. Hisn Kayfa itself, 0.08. Actually, not that much. We're not quite getting... from the, it must not have a manufacturer or something there. Tree power has to be that great. Baghdad or 5 per month. Basra 0.9. So everything with the we're gonna get this so quickly, and we are saving our money to get the Malta thing upgraded, and that's about 2,500. So once we get that, we should be in the clear to get about 5% more score cost for other religions. So
once we start beating up on Castile and Aragon, we're going to go into Iberia this game. I just want to beat the Iberians. I feel like it's a great opportunity. I mean, not often do you see a very weak Iberia like this, so might as well take advantage when you can. And let's just finish this war with Delhi, and get the provinces to form the Mughals, and just keep going. We're going to be ending the Reformation in about, 10 years? So 1613, and we're going to lose that war score cost, unfortunately, bonus. But we can get the absolutism, which is going to make it even better anyways. So, gonna be great. We're so close to piecing out, and after that, we'll just kind of chill, and I'll update you when we fight the Mams again, probably. That's going to be 1610. Wow, England actually is looking dope right now. Quality and quantity, just exploration, no expansion. Henry Lancaster is 334, so average, but geez, Queen Elizabeth is frickin' nuts. 665? Can I make a buddy? They would accept. Yeah, if I ever. Yeah, I have slots available. Great Britain, you're gonna be my good buddy from now on. Oh my goodness. All right, well, I guess our arming tradition and professionalism is high enough now. We can have the Eagle Flies Alone. So we get 20 years of morale damage and military tactics plus 0.10, plus 100 tradition general. So the next 20 years, once absolutism hits for the next, so I guess the next 7 years after absolutism is going to be just freaking bonkers. 20% morale? Is that what that was? That's freaking crazy. Yeah, no one will even stand a chance. We could do a coalition, you know, around the world, no problem. The only issue is our stab cost is a little bit high, which won't be an issue after we finish the Caliphate. So we're missing about 75 piety and some prestige, so, or some stab rather. So 23 piety, and we will be able to complete that mission, which will just skyrocket us to incomprehensible conquest over Iberia, Italy, and wherever else. It's gonna be awesome. All right, so here's the peace deal. We leave the one province here. We take all of our claims aside from this one, and we get the 2 provinces we need to form the Mughals. And we're going to send that demand as soon as we possibly can. I think I'll cancel the spy network here, actually. So about a month, and we can peace out. And that will allow us to form the Mughals, which we were going to do at the end of this campaign to get the bonus achievement, which is going to be pretty freaking awesome. Also, this bonus trade over here in Lahore is going to be pretty sick as well. Goods produced and trade value for free? Or it's get produced, yeah, just get the free stuff. Why would I risk anything? All right, and let's peace out Delhi. 100% peace deal. Send that demand. I'm pretty sure these are separate states, upper and lower. So there's no concentration to be had. So we'll just go ahead and core everything. And we're still under the gov cap, so I should probably build some more buildings now because we're getting pretty close there. And we are a bit ahead on the Militech. And I don't know if I really want to, you know, I'm gonna def. I'm playing tall. I'm not gonna just play like I'm being a moron here. So we'll go ahead and we'll dev everything up to the building limit, so 10. And then I want to make sure I can build in grain provinces if I have to. And if I can't push it to 10 dev, I will. I feel like that's a very strong strategy, just to be able to build an extra building. If you don't want to pay attention to what you're deving, getting everything to 10, plus sorting by what's the most valuable. Deving is a good option without having any thought to it. So 10 dev again, upgrading the building slots. So if you have to, you can throw another building like a workshop for soldier houses, or putting another manpower bonus building in there. So feels good. Oh geez, Commonwealth is in serious debt. Oh my goodness. I think it's a good strategy here to fight Aragon. I'll take their islands, Northern Maghreb, and I think I'll take Alhambra. And just dump. I'll go into debt for the 5% admin efficiency. I think that's definitely worth it. So if I can do that without having to deal with Portugal, which has stupid, dumb colonies I have to fucking deal with for war score. So if I can do that without having to deal with Portugal, for sure we'll do that. Might be a good option to, there it is, get the Tlemcen as a free vassal. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces just from Aragon that I can get for Reconquest, and just take Alhambra as a bonus. Otherwise, Tripoli has good conquest CB against Morocco. So I think I should probably just focus on Northern Maghreb and get close to Iberia, if I have myself wanting for something to do. Transox should always be a good ally. They're not stealing my trades, so they're doing whatever they need to do for the tribes. Kazakh, unfortunately, I missed the opportunity to have them be a vassal of mine. They're too big at the point where they're released by themselves. Didn't release them myself, and it's just always a great horde vassal. But we missed the opportunity for that, so it kind of sucks. But damn, Transox is popping off, which they'll never break the alliance with me because of the historical ally modifier. So Transox will always be a buddy, and so we're just gonna keep popping off in India, and I think we're gonna go towards the Maghreb and into Iberia for the next few wars. Just gotta keep playing the game, see how it goes. We're making a lot more money than before. We're at 310 now. We were making like 170 when I started building all the buildings and whatnot when I started going into India, and now we're almost double that. So we're really gonna be popping off here. As far as trade goes in Alexandria, Aleppo, and the Constantinople trade node goes, I would love to keep a lot of this here in Aleppo. At some point, I think I'm going to be moving my trade able to Constantinople. After I integrate my subjects, I will be able to control a lot more trade over here and make a lot more money. So that is the long-term goal. By the end of this campaign, I'm sure we'll be able to do that. No problem. This is honestly one of the better mission trees for Sunni nations that are going to be tag switching, because the Ayyubids, to be honest, they're not negative tag. So I can switch to the Mughals anytime I want, or Persia, or anywhere else, and it's going to be freaking awesome. There's a lot of end of the game modifiers in this mission tree, and especially this one here, 25% great project cost till the end of the game. Like you can make a lot of great projects really cheap and stack a shit ton of modifiers so quickly just with this mission here. All we need is to do some stuff in Egypt and do some stuff after absolutism, and we're going to be popping off. Also, the Caliphate bonus here, this is a stupid amount of permanent claims. And also this one, 10% war sword cost for other religions. If you were to say, play as Asturias or something like that, it gets a war score cost on their ideas, it doesn't matter. As long as you can get this, that, and you take switch after that, the war score cost, this is a awesome Mughals run for you. If you really want to do like a Mughals run, and you don't want to worry about just starting as like Timurids or something like that, and you want to do something more challenging, this is an awesome Mughals run, and you can stack war score cost. That is sick.
You bastard. You want my provinces? You're a historical friend. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? If this guy breaks alliance, all of Samarkand is going to be ours. You silly boy. Why would you break the alliance? I'm going to improve with him to try and help him out, but what a dumb. All right, I'm tempted just to grab this so I can embrace. Would that be that bad? I really don't need 5% CCR. We have enough for now. I'm not really expanding that rapidly, so I'm going to grab the cash. As crazy as that sounds, we're really close to embracing, so that's what I'm going to do. All right, that's pretty fun. I don't do this nearly enough. We're really high on our gov cap. We're making so much more money from trade than tax. So I think I'm just going to exploit dev. Yeah, we're 888, and I'm building some buildings right now to fix that, but this will make it last longer. So if I just exploit some dev, I can make a lot of money, and it's 100% worth it. As long as they don't go below 15 or the 10 threshold, I think I'll be fine. I just want to keep my building slots open is all. So I'm going to be building a lot of buildings in the near future, so maybe I should have done Mosul. That's 20. All right, beautiful. Everything with 10, good. Everything with 9, unfortunately, is going down. And that is a lot of cash we can use for a lot of different things. Beautiful. 888 goes down quite a bit, I'm sure. 839, beautiful. I needed that. And we can use a lot of that for our buildings. We pretty much use the government ones to everything that's over 1. So I think we might see what we can use for this. Maybe Aleppo, maybe Tabriz. And then I think just build some more manufacturers to the leftover cash. And the rest we'll save to embrace. I have an extra dip slot. I'm going to try and vassalize Albania, I think. Might as well. I'm not going to use another merchant right now, actually. So let's upgrade this. Yeah, let's do that. We'll spend some manpower on it and some money on it. Just keep ourselves at least over 100k. Well, VJ truce expired and they have no allies, so see ya. And I feel like expanding this way, because eventually I'm going to have all the Maghreb and some of Iberia, so let's take out Morocco as far as a land border goes. Well, I might have some problems with overextension, but I don't care. We're going to spend a lot of dip on this, by the way.
So we're a little behind on dip by like 1 tech maybe. After we embrace the institution, it should be cheaper, but the borders are so much cleaner. Name placement's kind of borked, but that's all right. All right, let's peace out Morocco. Beautiful. Getting really close to being able to embrace now. Just need a little bit more money. I think I might just take 1 loan out for it. Probably worth it. A little bit of interest, but it's fine. Do the embracing. We'll take the mil tech, keep our innovativeness a little bit high. And we need to get some admin mana. We spent a lot on coring. We need that admin efficiency. We need the gov cap. And I would love to get some universities going. All right, there's a mission to get 3 stab, and I'm going to just do it right now. I think we have all the other requirements filled. I think so. Yep. All right, so we get the title of Khalifa event and a bunch of permanent claims. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, couple options until the end of the game bonuses. Piety Accelerator, opinion of other countries with same religion, and some legitimacy. Or max effective absolutism plus 10%. Yes, that's going to be sweet. And we can do Dar al-Islam as well. So let's see. 20 randomly owned provinces get 1 mil development, and we get the Black Banner of Islam, so we get 10% more wars cost versus other religion. That is another amazing bonus. Let's see how much we have total, actually. We under W, 45%. That's crazy. They can go up to 50%, plus 20% regular war score cost. That's crazy. All right, now we need to get more provinces from the MAMs. Luckily, Yemen actually beat them in a war, so we can fight Yemen directly after this. I think that is a good strategy. We need to get these provinces for the achievement, so let's just try and get some of them right now. All right, let's get tech 16. I need that admin score or admin efficiency. You can grab what, one more, 2 more provinces. I think we'll just do that. That looks good. All right, let's send this to man. We're going to be a little overextended for a while, but I think it's fine. Now we can fight Yemen. Hopefully Ethiopia takes this and we can just take that from them. That would be ideal. We also complete some missions. So we get banished to Crusaders for getting control of Cyprus. Does this count? Oh, no, I don't know. I guess we don't get the 20 years of it. We get 10 years of it, but that's fine. We don't need to double it. And this one, we get permanent claims. On Yemen, we get 0.5 tolerance to the Great Project, which is good. And we get Free Defender of the Faith, which we already have, which is fine. Now we just need to conquer Yemen, and we can move towards the Great Project upgrade cost, which would be awesome. Oh, that is a miracle, no doubt. I need the admin so badly. Absolutism is here. So we at least have one of the objectives done. So we have the large army. We do have the trade company one. We're not going to be able to get this one until after we complete Saladin's legacy. That's just the strife of being in the Levant, is that you need the whole Levant. So that's kind of harder to do. We're going to get this pretty quick, and we're going to get this pretty quick. So we should be able to grab the admin efficiency within, I don't know, a number of months, I would think. 5.5 per month, so it might be a little bit, but we should grab it quickly. I totally forgot to remove some of these. My max absolutism is like -15, and I just wasted a bunch of decreased autonomies for nothing, so that's fun. Yeah, I definitely need to upgrade this. I need the loyalty to go up, which is just really important because I have a lot of Ulema privileges out, like way too many. So this monument is actually going to be a lifesaver. Also, we've been at peace for so long, we have so much manpower. I'm just going to dump the manpower in here. I'm not going to need it. Easy. A free 5% loyalty plus missionary strength, 1%, which is huge. I want to keep building these soldiers' households too, and all these provinces that are just giving me a bunch of manpower. Yeah, to fix my mistake, I'm going to just flip to the curtail clerical privileges. That should help me out a little bit. Hurts to use that government reform progress, especially when I'm so close to the trade bonus in tier 7, but we have to. So that'll put us at, I believe, like 50 something for influence. Let the month tick, and it should go up. There we go, 50. So yeah, if I summon the diet and do a lemma privilege, I should be able to revoke a bunch of stuff. So just gotta wait. All right, so I allied Dalmatia with the hopes of vassalizing them for free. But I'm also doing it because this mission has a Latin culture bonus if I ally a Italian. So local trade power plus 50% to Alexandria. So we just dev that up to 30, and now we can complete the mission. Now, if we just get some manufacturers and workshops and stuff in these grain provinces, we can get a bunch of other bonuses too, and get closer again to the Suez Canal, which will be great. All right, let's get Yemen out of the way, declare the war. And then I think I should probably attack Ethiopia at the same time because Azeran won't join. So that would be good. All right, we're doing a little bit of finagling to get rid of these privileges. So this one's probably the next to go. We don't need the opportunity anymore because we are converting pretty fast. And that's 10% influence, so we should be able to revoke the last one pretty quickly after that. So that's pretty good. We just need to get this Ulema under control. Now that I think we've pretty much
taking care of the Domini. The influence is sitting at 42.5. That's at 54. So we can do a little cheese. We're going to turn this on for a tick. We're going to take this, put us at cap manpower, and we'll cancel that. And now we're losing a little bit less loyalty. So that's pretty good. So the loyalty equilibrium is now at 52.2. So if we can just get the first one of these revoked, we should be good to go. All right, let's take on the Ethiopia now in 1 day. All right, declare that war. This should be a fairly quick one. And we can just take all the stuff we have claims on. We can keep it clean borders. I don't need anything much more than that. Plus, there's some great projects on here that I'm not remembering. What does this one do? Coptic only. And this one was... This one I could use, but that's an Adal. We can always just snake through Yemen for that one. Fairly decent one. The Paidian actions being at 50 is pretty solid. I think we just take that for now. We don't need to wait for absolutism to kick in. We can just slowly grow that. So take 100% war score. And now we can core that up and peace out Ethiopia. Nice, we got an Ulema loyalty event. That's pretty hype. We just need to get rid of one that gives just influence. So that this one would work, that one would work. Religious Diplomats is probably the one we go with. That's 10 influence and 10 absolutism for not much. So we'll get rid of Religious Diplomats first. That's really going to help us out. So now the equilibrium is going to push up. We can start revoking them like crazy. All right, let's peace out Ethiopia for war reps money and all of these provinces. We can core all those up as well. A little bit overextended, but I think we'll be fine. We might get separatist sentiment. It'll be fine. We're good. And now we can set a rival again. I guess Delhi's a valid rival. Our truce is up with them, so we can probably just go back to war with them. They only have one ally. We might as well, right? All right, let's get our units over there.
All right, so let's take the big click here. We'll get the admin efficiency bonus. This one is pretty good too, but the admin efficiency right away is free 5%.
So we got the next government reform. We went with the... where are we? We went with the curtail the burghers instead of the empower the burghers. I think our loyalty cap is about 44 and the influence is at 54, so bringing that influence down will be very beneficial. And next month, we're going to take the next idea group and we're going to go for admin ideas, I think. Our university finished, so we're going to get the new madras, so that'll give us a better chance of having our rulers be scholars, which will be really nice. And we get 20 years of idea costs, so that's going to be really helpful for filling out our new idea group. All we need to do is catch up on tech, and we can get a new golden age as well. So let's just take all of the techs, and we can now pop our next golden age. Beautiful. So if we want to, we can start a new golden era, which I think we should do pretty shortly. Actually, I might as well do it now. 50 years of power costs, we'll take it for sure. And the new idea group, we're going to go for the admin ideas. I think getting this would be highly beneficial. Only costs 296 for that. So I think before we do any crazy wars, I'm going to get this at least, and then we can maybe invade Delhi. I'm going to take my time, build a little bit taller, build some buildings, and just kind of play it slow.
You know, I kind of want to test out my newfound power of manpower. We have 432k max manpower. This is kind of nuts, and we could get some provinces from Aragon in the Maghreb as well as Granada. So that Alhambra fort is going to be pretty good once we take some loans out for that admin efficiency, and we will definitely be doing that. But let's try and take some money from Commonwealth and Austria and see what else we can do. We'll take this province down here as the war goal. Great Britain already has units in place, so that's pretty nice. Let's see what we can do. Oh my god, is that an 8 shock? What? Holy moly, dude. Big click here. That'll bump us up to 25 plus 25, 50% CCR bonus. Plus our innate admin efficiency. So we should be able to core stuff up for pretty cheap. And yeah, these stated provinces, or to state these provinces, will be just next to nothing. So we're going to probably ahead and do that. We are good on admin efficiency, or not good on admin, we're good on government capacity for a little while. We can always build more buildings as we make more money. Let's piece out Commonwealth for war reps. Just get them out quickly. I'll march these guys down towards Vienne. Before they get a chance, I'm going to declare war on the Mamluks to get the last of our provinces that we need. Get their capital, our war goal. Ooh, and we can get something that we desperately need is some kind of ticking absolutism. So we'll probably get this. This is always good because we can boost it up faster with our mill points. But I think the yearly absolutism might be better in this situation. How much do we have? 21. You know what? I'm going to take the harsh treatment cost one first. It's probably more valuable in my situation. Yeah, that's a lot cheaper. One absolutism for each click, and they're really cheap clicks, so pretty good. Gujarat ones I think might be too expensive though. Alrighty, let's take Sicily and the Northern Maghreb as well as Granada for the Alhambra monument. And we'll take as much flat cash as it'll allow us. And we probably even take war reps too. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good piece, I think. Best part is I can upgrade this at least to level 2 with my manpower before I even core it.
We get to level 3 before we core it. I think we can. Gain so much manpower, I don't even need to worry about this. As long as I stay above 100k, I'll probably be fine. Forgot about shift click. Sweet. Got it to level 3 right away. No loans required. All right. Makes it a bit cheaper. I can't core this up because it's not land connected to my capital, but that is okay. Did a little bit of deving in Egypt, and now we can finish this mission. Let's see. We don't have the trading bonus from grain, so we're not going to get the price of grain to go up 10%, although we can check and see how close we are. So let's go and check and see that. Trade goods, grain. There we go. It says we are the leading producer of grain, so we need 10%, don't we? Yeah, that's going to be hard. Let's just take the mission anyways. You don't need the price to go up. It's really not really gonna matter. The local goods produced will be good in general. So go ahead and take that. Now we're a little bit closer to finishing the mission tree. This will get done very shortly in 32 once we finish off Yemen. This will get completed automatically. After that, this one here, we just need some more trade power in Alexandria, which is honestly going to be pretty difficult considering Venice and everybody else. We're going to have to build a lot of light ships, upgrade all of these centers of trade, and build a lot more of these buildings just everywhere. All right, let's send the demand to the Mamluks. Get a little bit of cash on top of it, but now they are no longer in the Arabian Peninsula or Egypt. So let's go ahead and core all of that up. We're still under gov cap, which is nice. All we have to do is wait for the Yemen truce in about 2 years, and we can finish the achievement. We also need to get Hadramawt to get out of this coalition, so we need to try and disband that. So maybe get some of the Indians out, some of the Europeans out. We're just using our diplomats very efficiently to try and improve relations with everybody. These guys might be hard because they do not like me one bit. So we'll focus on the Europeans to try and disband the coalition. Yep, and the ULEMA will never be happy with me again, but we finally got rid of the last state privilege. So now our cap is closer to 100, so I'm pretty happy with just letting this slowly tick up. I don't need to fire court and country this game. I just don't feel like doing that. So I think it's time that we build some spy networkers in Adal and Ethiopia while we hope this coalition disbands.
Let's try and get this achievement done. Let's fight in Yemen. That'll bring in Hadramawt, and I think we can probably full annex them without worrying about the coalition or anything like that. Ooh, if they join the coalition in the next couple days, I'll be unfortunate. Who's closest? Crimea, probably? Fuck. God damn it. Always keep a free diplomat. Desperate times, you know. We'll try and push France above 50 relations and reload the game. I'm not above cheesing this right now. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. See you on the flip side. All right, let's see if this worked. Come on, Francie Poo. I want to be your friend. Maybe an alliance of some sort. I'm way over the limit, though. I can always break the alliance. I'm guaranteeing France, though, so... Oh, they'll accept the alliance. Okay. Well, I'll see how temporary it'll be, because Great Britain does not want to be my buddy if I ally France. Come on, just leave the thing. Come on. I mean, I can break alliance, no problem, right? They're not gonna like that one bit. That should break the coalition, though, right? Right? Do I need to build more units? All right, we got Genoa out by sending them a bunch of money. That's good. Savoy should go out soon as well. We sent them a little bit of cash. Let's just do this temporarily. I like Denmark or something. I mean, they have a lot of colonies, so maybe that'll help push me over the limit. God, so many relations. That's fine. I'm good on dip for now. Maybe taking the next middle attack will probably definitely help with this coalition, so let's see if that does the trick. All right, I think it's time we start annexing Karaman. We're going to go for that. That'll be about 12 years. But once we do that, we can statify all of this, and we start annexing Byzantium and whatnot. And I think we're gonna try and full state as much of this as we can.
All right, to fix the problem that we caused by not having a free diplomat earlier, we're going to declare on Adal before they join the coalition as well. And that'll pull in Yemen and reset that truce. So this should be nice. We're just going to white piece Yemen, have that truce be shorter. Maybe we can have them annul treaties. Nah, just white piece is fine. I think I just take this from Adal. That gives me a lot of trade power in the Horn. So go ahead and do that. I'm kind of torn between statifying the Horn and making it trade company. But for now, I suppose we can just trade company the two centers of trade, and that should do it for now. So let's just pop those, make a little bit more money, and call it a day. Maybe if I get Portugal out of the coalition, they will like me. So let's give that a try. Get them above 50. It's a relationship to friendly. Maybe. Here's hoping. Nice, that does it. Okay, beautiful. Coalition has disbanded. I can fight Hadramawt now. That'll pull Yemen back in, but I think it's fine. Or I can just wait for the truce and co-belligerent Hadramawt. I think that's probably best. Then I can just get all this in one war. Yeah, we'll wait a little bit. Let's finish upgrading the Malta fort. We'll spend our manpower on that. I feel like That's one of our more renewable resources here. And Roots expired with Yemen. We're going to co-belligerent Hajamat, and Cuba will join, Ethiopia will join. Yeah, let's just do that. That way we can take everything in one war. We'll take Tamar as the war goal and send the diplomat. All right, peace Ethiopia at first. These guys, unfortunately, are not full annexed, but they are going to be exiled over here. So let's just take off the rest of the Arabian provinces, and we'll start coring those immediately. Gordon country is ticking for us. I think we'll end up popping that, which will be a blessing because that way we can take some more privileges in the estates. And 10 years after that, we'll be good to go. We'll take these provinces from these guys. I just want the trade from the Horn. That's Ethiopia trade. I don't really need it, but I wonder, can I full annex them? No, I can't. So I might as well just take this and just call it a day. Costing me some dip, but it's okay. All that does is slow down my annexation. Alrighty, let's peace out Yemen for full annexation and some cash. And now the borders are really clean. And we can finish our missions as well as the achievement. So let's just pop the Reach Aden for the free cash plus trade power. And we'll take the Sands of Arabia so now we can get the, what's it called? Oasis development, which makes you really, really, really tall, especially if you have economic and infrastructure ideas finished. We do not have infrastructure yet, but the dev cost should be really impactful if I want to play a little bit tall. So, you know, whenever I want to finish the campaign, we just need some trade power here and we can finish off the rest of the missions. But that does it, guys. That is Saladin's legacy completed. We have all of the provinces of the old Ayyubid Empire and then some. So that was incredibly fun, starting as a one-province miner to this giant monstrosity. And I think we just got to keep going until we get our force limit up. We're actually just at force limit 325. So we're going to build some force limit buildings. I've been kind of saving my cash and holding out to do that until later on. So we're going to start building some regimental camps, and it's going to be great. Well, guys, next month, CNC will fire. So we can deal with that for 10 years until July of 56, rather. We have a new ruler. All right, so this is what I always pick for the CNC. I always pick the bottom option. The national unrest overall makes the rebel problems I have pretty decent. We don't need the flat absolutism right now, so I almost always pick this one. We can enforce religious unity now that our ruler is of age. And we'll pick up Defender of the Faith, why not? All right, so now we just need some trade power in Kamar Bay. And we can, or in Alexandria rather, and we can get the mission completed. So what do I need to do to raise my trade power over here? Genoa? It would help if I embargoed them. Yeah, let's try to embargo Genoa and see how that goes. There it is, there's the trade power. Okay, and so the embargo did work. Yeah, we'll do this in Somalia, that's fine. Let's complete the mission. Yeah, we're not going to get the bonus from this one, unfortunately. It's just not going to be possible. We can get this, though. Monthly splendor and local great project costs for the Suez Canal. And that is the end of the mission tree. So here's what we're going to do. Now that the mission tree is done for the Ayyubids, this mission, or this achievement rather, here, only requires you to start as Hisn Kayfa. So we're going to be a little bit cheeky. We're going to form the Mughals. Excellent. And we're going to say no thank you because our ideas for the Ayyubids, I think, are stronger than the Mughal ideas for sure. So we're definitely going to say no. No, we cannot. So when I have to go through our estates, actually our estates are probably fine. But at least the government reform mechanics are changed. So we can go through and look at what we've got now. We've got the Indian Sultanate. We have the Mughal Diwan. And I believe if we, tier 7, we have, oh, so it did give a Sabbath system. Okay, cool. So everything is as it should be. Now we have to just go through the mission tree and see how that is. This is the first time I'm seeing this mission tree since the update. So let's kind of crank through this here. We get Army Tradition. And now we just have to invade Delhi more or less here. And we can kind of crank through the rest of this. That is a lot of claims. All right, so we get the Indian syncretism. So we get maximum tolerance of heat until the end of the game. That's pretty good. Tolerant society. We get tolerance for the index synchronization. So yeah, that's great. Plus extra tolerance is always good. Riches of India. We get a cheap advisor and a free stab. Now that we have the disaster enacted, we might as well get the free stab. I'm actually going to boost my stab once first. We'll take that. Oh wow, there's a lot of missions done here. We get some manpower for the established mansibadors, and we get some estate privileges. Leaders without upkeep. Outward focus. Get an admiral and some trade bonuses. Okay. We get some free cash and government reform progress. Okay. Let's take the general land assessment. So we get seas land interaction now gives us absolutism. Pretty good. 10% local autonomy decrease, and all of our states gets prosperity growth. That's pretty good. We get the state privilege for governing cost at the cost of war score cost. That's actually pretty good for a taller campaign.
That moves our capital to Delhi. I'm actually going to try and move it back. I'm pretty happy with where my capital was before. Well, at least my trade capital, I'm going to move back. I think overall it's probably best to keep it in Aleppo and just keep doing what I was doing. But I really can't move my trade capital at the moment. I don't have enough admin for any of this, or dip for that matter. We need to fix our rebel problems first. That's what we need to do. I think it's just the 1 stack. No, the 2, actually. Our unit types changed, so our morale is actually incredibly low. All right, we're going to move our capital to Cairo, I think. I hope that doesn't screw up any missions we have for Mughals, but I think overall, having our trade be over here will be beneficial. We have our merchant collecting in Aleppo, and Alexandria is now our main node, so we should hopefully be able to trade company all of India and stuff like that via the missions to conquer all this and make a lot more money. All right, let's do it. Let's conquer Delhi. Should be simple enough. They have only 1 ally and they're weak as all hell. The capital's in Multan. Huh, interesting. I thought it would have moved to Lahore or something like that, but I guess Multan was the higher dev province of the 3. Karaman is now integrated. Beautiful. I think I'm going to statify everything over here just because we have the GovCap for it. Might as well. We're going to be getting more from the missions, so beautiful. That's where my income went. All these provinces got removed from trade companies. That sucks. I just have to rebuild all these buildings. Oh, man, that's going to be expensive. 51, though. I should be able to do this pretty quickly, though. We're making quite a bit of money. We've also got over 100 ducats worth of income because of that. All right, let's take all of this from Delhi. Let's send the demand. And there is a mission that we need to make sure that we complete. So we can't add any of this to trade companies because we need to have the local autonomy less than 25% for all of this. So unfortunately, can't do that. But what we can do is we can concentrate out of as many of these provinces as possible into Cairo, which is our capital. I don't think there's any mission to have Delhi really developed, so we'll just keep doing that. I think that should do it. All right, so that completes the mission, the Sindh campaign. We get permanent claims on Marwar and Mewar, and we get some GovCap till the end of the game. Now we just need a few more provinces down here, and that will complete another mission. So we just have to go back to war with Delhi a couple more times. And let's statify all this stuff after we finish coring it and pacify Punjab to go down the tree to the Afghan frontier and to get claims up over here. So fortunately, this province at least can add a trade company. I will add Delhi to a trade company, so I don't believe it really matters. Agra I can't add until July of next year, just like all the other provinces that were trade company provinces that are no longer trade company provinces. We have another mission complete as well. We get the urbanize the Subas. This gives advisor costs for 20 years and local goods produced for 20 years as well. Our extension is a little bit high, but we're going to core everything up and we should be pretty good. These are going to take not too long to finish, really just February of next year, so should be pretty quick. Let's re-add everything to our trade companies and try and build that back up. I'm kind of mad that flipping the Mughals kind of deleted my buildings, but we'll get them back. Well, now that my cores are done, I think it's pretty much time to truce break. I have a regency, so I'm going to be paying a little bit more stab costs than I would like to, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. We'll do like, I don't know, that is the war goal. That seems fine. Yeah, we can deal with that. And the cost to boost our stab is really not that expensive. The only main issue is the regency, but we can get that at least to probably +2 and be happy with it. All right, let's send this demand to Delhi again. Let's see if we can't concentrate any of this dev into Cairo at all. Just make it cheaper. I can do that province. Okay, just this one then. And that gives us some more missions, some more permanent claims. Production efficiency for 15 years. We unlock a new decision as well. We get Rajput force limit and military power. We get permanent claims and 2 years of trade income. Big bonus of cash there. I need some more trade in Gujarat node. Right now we're being plundered by the Kilwa. Okay, so I should probably put some more ships there or something. Go ahead and core all that. Should be fine. We're getting a little low on the admin, but we should be okay. Probably should build some government buildings in a few provinces. We're getting a little close to the GovCap. Good enough for now. Let's see the trade. Let's see, add provinces to trade companies. Want to make sure that we get the merchant from this node. Conquering the Gujarat node. We should get some more trade power here, especially once we finish some more buildings. We get some claims over Bengal. We could probably truce break these guys one more time, to be honest. That wouldn't be too bad. We'll wait till our core's finished, though, of course. Oh, we're stacking the max effective absolutism modifier. We can get an extra 10% by spending a little bit of ducats. That is about 13,000, though. That's a lot. I mean, but it's worth it. 10% more max effective absolutism. What are we going to have at a certain point? We have more, some from missions. I believe we have another 5% from some mission. I'm not sure which one it is. Is it one of these here? There it is, 5%. So we're going to have an extra 15% in addition to our current amount. Sure, it's under M. So we're gonna have basically 25% bonus absolutism effect. So that's freaking awesome. Stacking the AE is gonna be, or admin efficiency rather, it's just gonna be kind of crazy. Coming up on July of 56, which I believe is the year that this event or disaster, Court Country, should end. We'll take our next government reform though as well. This should be the Legislature of Power. But there are a few that I'm interested in. Machiavellianism is always a good one. Make that absolutism go up. We might save that to see if it will help us with our max absolutism, if that going over 100 would matter with the effective absolutism bonuses that we're getting, because if we can get that extra 10, that'd be great. Otherwise, the Years of Separatism is always really good. I kind of always pick one of the two, really. So we'll kind of maybe hold this just in case I want to experiment with the effective max absolutism modifier that we're stacking. All right, we get the end of hostilities between court and country. The state is triumphant. The max was up by 20, so we're at a max of 130 right now, actually, which is kind of crazy. You know what? Why not? I'm not going to care about coalition at this point of the game anyways. And I'm actually going to take loans out for this. I think it's super valuable. I just need to have one more owned province in India, and we can do it. Dang, I thought I had it. So I guess we have to go back to war. In that case, I think I truce break Delhi again, just to get it over with. We can boost that back up. We're in Regency still, but at least a positive 2. We should be able to full annex them this time.
Let's get the mobile warfare option here. We get a few options. We get to have cavalry shock till the end of the game, or we get to have movement speed till the end of the game. I honestly think the move speed is probably better. That's pretty cool, though. More likely to have the elephant model. That's pretty cool. But I think the move speed overall is probably going to be more beneficial. I'm not going to lie. I'll take that. All right, let's full annex Delhi. Send that diplomat. That'll complete a few missions for us, as well as unlock the Peacock Throne decision, which we are going to take. That bumps our max absolutism effectively up to 125. I believe we'll get bonuses to, unless it's only, no, I think about 120. At 120, we'll get the maximum effect. I think we have a modifier for 10% plus that one we just got. And then 125 will be our total max absolutism. That anything above that won't really matter. So we could probably take a few privileges to sit near or closer to 125 as terms of our max absolutism. So that's pretty nice. We also finished a few missions. The Conquer Malwa one, giving us religious unity and Govcat till the end of the game, plus a bunch of permanent claims. So that gives us lots more stuff on the Batmanis, which I think we shall attack next. Between them and Jaunpur and Bengal, we're just going to eat all these claims and truce break the rest of India pretty quickly, I think. Easy time to attack Batmanis at the moment. So might as well do that. They have no allies to speak of, so when the diplomat gets back, we'll send that declaration of war. We'll wait for our course to finish so we can attack Jaunpur and clean up the rest of the miners in India. All right, let's full annex Batmanis now. And concentrate where we can, if we can. Oh, there's one spot. All right, so we can finish a couple more missions now. At least one. Where are we here? Across the Vindhyas. More permanent claims, gain a 40 tradition general. And we get 50 governing capacity and religious unity combined into one modifier. I don't know if that gives us any bonuses, or if that's just saying that it keeps separate modifiers into one modifier. So now we can just finish this by getting 2 more provinces down here, get some more permanent claims and stuff we already have most likely, but we get some bonuses to our Rajputs, which is great. We need to go into Sri Lanka and fight Vijay, which I totally forgot that they were there. They're hiding in plain sight. They were gold, we were gold, now we're green, and the color camouflage does not work anymore. All right, let's be fast about this. We're going to fight Jaunpur, and we're going to take Malwa and Gujarat non-cold belligerents just because we can. We fully assimilated the Hindustani people, so we get the extra core creation cost, so that's pretty nice. We took out Gujarat. Now we can get the mission control of the Desh. More permanent claims, more prestige. We get Rajput loyalty, and we get bonus estates. Not quite sure which one would be better. The Maratha estate? What does that even give us? Let's find out. Marathas aren't anything special. We're going to keep the Rajputs for now. Make their loyalty go up. We need 3 more provinces in Bengal, and then I can complete this mission and a bunch of the ones following. Getting lots of permanent claims. With some Orissa right away. I would get riches of Golconda right away. I would get Fall of Coromandel right away. So yeah, let's try and focus on this then. 3 more provinces here. So we get 1 there. We have to fight Chagatai for a few, which means, oh, honestly, I'm going to fight them right away. There's no one's protecting them. So whenever they're done with this war, they're going to peace out and get annexed, so that's good. We don't need the British as a friend anymore. Let's just let them do their own wars. We'll peace these guys out, and then we'll go to war with Bengal. All right, let's fight Bengal now. Let's full annex Chagatai. Let's peace out Vijay. Full annexation. That looks a lot cleaner now.
Quite frankly, if a coalition forms, I don't really care, so we'll go ahead and send that demand. Full annexation of Bengal. Disloyal subjects, why? Doesn't Don't know why it's just Bulgaria. A little placation. Maybe improve relations with them. Okay. Let's take a look at our missions that we've completed. We have the Bengal Entrepot, giving us permanent claims on Orissa, which we already pretty much have. And we get some base production spread amongst our provinces, as well as some GovCap. We get the Conquest of Orissa, more permanent claims, and we get to choose some options. So we get to pick from infantry cost and combat ability. We get to pick from some Diplo rep and some Diplo power. We get to pick from some separatism and administration power. We do need a lot of dip because we took a lot of stuff that we probably shouldn't have. But I also would like some admin at the moment, and the separatism I think is better, so we'll take that. The riches of Gokanda, more permanent claims. We get different modifiers for our incursion into the east, and we get some cash. We get the fall of Coromandel, more permanent claims, more bonuses, and we get an estate privilege for more trade power. Now we just need to move into Malacca for the Moroccan Viceroyalty event. We need one more of these provinces to have Dev 16 in Accounting House, so let's take a look at what's close. We'll do this after we core everything. That should be easy enough. We also get the follow the Brahmanputra. So we get an 80 Tradition General as well as 10 PP, which we don't really need at the moment. So if we conquer Burma, we can keep moving down the tree. And this will push us into more claims in the Malacca area. So we just need to follow this tree and then get to China. Yeah, we probably should focus our dip right now. We're kind of slacking. Stab cost I'm not going to get. I'm going to get the unrest guy, and we'll bump him up as well. Pay for some advisors. We do get the Viceroyalty of Deccan option, but what does it give us? 5% admin efficiency, so it still gives you that bonus, but just not as much as it used to be. So what I should be doing is full coring everything that Deccan gets. So I'm going to have to get rid of those trade company buildings that I built for a second time. So we'll have to full state all that stuff, which I think we can do. We have the governing capacity for it. First things first, though, let's make sure we core up all of our conquest. And we'll release Deccan once we finish coring and stating all this stuff. So should be simple enough. That 5% AE is just going to be pretty huge. We're stacking a lot of modifiers right now. All right, so we've statified all of the provinces that Deccan will get. So we'll go ahead and we'll full core those now. I think, yeah, a couple months and we'll be able to have everything full cored. And then we'll release them and get that extra 5% admin efficiency. Just a huge modifier to have for basically nothing. So pretty hype. And it appears statifying all of that stuff pushed me over my force limit bonus, so we get the Eagle Flies alone for the achievements. Starting Hisn Kayfa have a force limit of 500,000. We're going to continue this campaign a little bit longer, just for the sake of getting Baborg by conquering enough of the culture groups. So we're at 5 out of 12. We should be able to get the rest of that pretty shortly. But stick around for the next video. We're going to try and conquer as much as we can until we decide to call the campaign. But we might get pretty close to world conquest, depending on how much I actually want to keep playing. So we'll see you guys next time.